go get us some Coke from the store? Welcome back to our channel. I'm here with my bestie. She's super upset with me because I keep laughing right now, but
okay, listen.
anyways.
We've wasted about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna leave this in the video. We've wasted about 10 minutes trying to open up our video.
I laugh, I get nervous.
She's laughing so much, I feel like she's crying.
I am. But it's of happiness.
No, it's just her eyeshadow.
So, anyway.
Wait, let's gas her up now today. Look at how bomb her eyeshadow looks. Look at that. Shine bright like a diamond. Ooh!
Look at how cute we are, you guys.
We are cute.
We're just so cute. I love my best friend. So anyways, okay, so now that we got the little awkwardness out of the way, we're going to be doing a Q&A. We did a poll, both of us did a poll on Instagram. So we're going to be answering those questions below. There's about 22 questions between both of us, so we're going to split them. So with that being said, okay.
Make sure to please give us a thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more, like I said, we just live off of your guys' likes and your shares.
Yes.
And also the subscribers. I want to appreciate the 120 something subscribers we have already.
The faithful.
Yes, thank you so much. We are going to be doing a giveaway once we hit, how many subscribers? 300. So once we get to 300 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway, and we'll let you guys know more information about that as we get closer to 300 subscribers. So with that being said, if you guys want to see this video of the questions that we got some juicy ones, we got some crazy ones.
We got some crazy.
Yeah, there's
I'm not gonna lie, there's some pretty crazy questions on here.
So if you guys want to, what do you say? If you guys want to know the questions we got, just go ahead and keep watching.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Joanna. The first question is, do you really love your husband?
Of course I love him. I mean, what would I do without him in all reality?
What would you do?
That guy means the world. Ask the question.
So that was her answer. I don't have a husband. Single.
Not yet.
Don't have a husband yet. I just wear a ring so people stay away from me. How many kids do you want? I have 2 daughters right now, and honestly, I wanted a son, but I think I'll date a guy with a son. If not, when I'm married, I was engaged before. If I remarry or if I get, engaged again, maybe I'll consider it, but I'm fine with 2.
What was the question again?
How many kids do you want?
I want 4. I jumped from 3 to 4. And yeah, I don't know. It's just, I come from a big family, so I've always wanted a big family only because of my children. I think about my children in the future because if me or my husband ever pass away, my kids will have each other. Because say for an instance, one child moves out of state, then the other one's left alone in the state by themselves, So that's why I want, 3 or 4.
That's a good answer.
Ew.
Okay, so the next one is, what school did you go to? High school or?
Well, yeah, I would say high school.
I went to Cal High, and then I went to Frontier, and I finished at Sunburst Youth Academy. I don't know if you guys know what school it is. It's a military school, so that is where I got my GED.
And I went to 3 schools. I first went to Pioneer. I got kicked out because I was ditching a lot.
What?
Yes.
You ditched school?
I ditched school, and then I ditched school a lot, and I was failing my classes. This was sophomore year, so they kicked me out, and I went to Frontier. Back then, I'm like, Frontier is bad. I'm not a bad kid. I really wasn't a bad kid up until I turned 18. Then I was like, I'm just kidding. But no. So I went to Frontier, and then I went to Sierra Vista because I just wasn't liking Frontier. And then I felt like Sierra Vista was just too for me. Like I needed that extra push in me. So I went back to Frontier, and then I went there. I pretty much was behind like 2 years. So I had to go and do all my credits, and I wanted to transfer back to my home school. And then I went, after I transferred from Frontier to Santa Fe, second semester.
You were worse. I thought it was a bad
So I went to Pioneer, I went to Sierra Vista, Frontier, and then Santa Fe. I graduated. So
You guys, I thought my best friend was innocent. She's more of a bad girl than me, okay? Okay. The next question is, when's your birthday? Mine is June 8th. I am a Gemini. Thank you very much.
hey.
When is your birthday?
My birthday's October 24th, and I am a Scorpio. Like us.
Honestly, I thought she's worse than you guys. Next question is, how old are you? I'm 27.
And I am 27 as well. Sorry, that's my
Our
son.
cameraman.
He said, "Let's go get him."
Next question is, what are your favorite hobbies? Writing and hanging out with my best friend. No, really though.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what it is. It's writing and hanging out with her and just how we are together. Like our relationship is very crazy. It's like a duo dynamic, balance each other out relationship. But I just have to be with her every day. And when I don't, I get like separation anxiety.
Yes.
It's
And when
crazy.
she's not answering my calls, ooh, I'm like blowing her. Up. I'm like, why'd you turn your location off?
Like I was fighting with someone, my sugar daddy. Okay, so next question.
Wait, I didn't even answer it.
What are your favorite hobbies?
Go ahead and skip me. My favorite hobbies are I'm very creative, so I like to.
Very creative, you guys.
So if I have like say a party to come up to, or my daughter has something, and I like to be crafty. So I love to be crafty, and
She's like the craftiest little mama I know.
I like to. What else? What other hobbies do I have?
You're like your wifey hobby, I think.
And my other hobby is being a mom.
I swear, that was actually mine too. Always busy. Like if we're always with our kids, we're always together. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's always really fun because it's interesting when you have a best friend that you go through being a mother with. Like, because I'm single, so it's a little different. And she's married, but luckily I get along with her husband. Because you guys, that's very important. When you have a best friend, you have to get along with the husband. Like you have to have a friendship there. Because how are you gonna be best friends with someone you don't? It don't work like that. Like you have to respect that. That's part of marriage. It's a part of life and growing. So luckily he's nice. Sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
He can be a little a-hole
But you know
sometimes.
what's crazy though is that her husband's a Gemini.
Yes.
And I'm a Gemini, so her best friend's a Gemini and he's a Gemini. I was like, oh, it makes sense.
And what's crazy is that my husband's best friend and wife are Gemini, or are Geminis. He's a Gemini, and his wife and best friend are Scorpios. So he's surrounded by Scorpios.
Yeah.
Like,
We just click. Our little clique is just Scorpios and Geminis. Like,
it really is.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
okay, Gemini gang. No,
I'm just kidding.
no gang signs here. Love and peace.
Love and peace.
Okay, wait. So the next question is, what's the craziest place you've had sex at? Honestly? Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
We got a couple of places. Let's bring the
The
list out.
craziest place was with my.
No, you don't say no
Okay,
names.
I'm not gonna say the name. The craziest place I ever had sex was on top of a classic car. That was the craziest place. Was on top of a classic car. It was a Mustang. It was like a 1965, I believe.
It's parked in her garage.
You're saying that was the craziest place I've ever. For the moment, you know, just happened. It was really fun.
Is that it? Okay.
Yes. What's
My
the
craziest place I had sex at. Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, fast forward. In the public bathroom. Not even me. And it was the guys' restroom.
I thought I knew her.
And behind a fire truck.
Oh, that's the one I know about. I was like, yeah, girl.
Fire truck?
Yeah, behind a fire truck at the Fire Academy.
A firefuck. Okay, how many kids do you have? I have 2 daughters, as I said, Demi and Audrina.
And I have 2 as well. I have a boy and a girl. My daughter's the oldest, which is Haley, and my son is my 1-year-old,
Little
which
baby.
he is. His name's Kevin as well.
That's why I don't need to have a son because I have nephews, you guys. Okay, so can you give me? Someone asked, can you give me a lap dance for their birth? Can I give you a lap dance for your birthday?
No.
No,
Sorry.
no, because I am single, but I'm emotionally unavailable, and that's only for my man when I have one. Like, if you're my man, of course, baby, you gonna get a lap dance to your birthday. You gonna get one every day, but
Whatever you want.
whatever
I'll
you
give
want
it
if
to
you're
you.
my man, or we're dating. But right now I'm single, so that's gonna be a no.
And no, I can't give you one either.
She's married. Okay, beer or wine? I think it depends on my mood. I want to say if I want to relax, kind of, or a wine tasting wine. If I'm hanging out with Giovanna and Kevin and our little clique, I think it's beer. Angry Orchard.
Yes.
Angry Orchard, yeah.
Just kidding.
The apple.
I mean, I would prefer, like she said, it just depends on the mood. Like, if you're going out, like, out, you know, like hanging out, partying, that type of
Jack and Coke.
then I would say beer. But if you're going to like dinner, or you're just gonna be like hanging out with your girls, like not trying to get like ratchet, I would say wine.
Ratchet? Who gets ratchet anymore?
Rachitas!
Okay.
Calling out the rachitas!
Hey girls! Okay,
Where's the whistle? Where's the whistle?
We don't have one, we need one. We seriously need
I
a
remember
whistle.
when one time, speaking of the whistle, when that whole thing like, oh, the grenades here. Dude, we were at some club in Uptown Whittier. It's called Sage.
Oh my, everyone has been to Sage.
My best friend, my other best friend's cousin, he had a whistle literally in the club. And he's like, grenade! And he literally blew it. I'm like,
no, I'm
not with you.
We need a grenade whistle and a ratchet horn.
A ratchet horn? Really? Wow.
Okay, it says, how tall are you? I am 5'5".
I am 5'6".
You're an inch taller than me?
Yeah, my hair.
I just can't tell because I'm thicker than, you know, little chubby ass. Okay, so, y'all, I don't give a fuck. I might be chubby, but I'm cute as fuck. Y'all ain't got nothing on this. These cheeseburgers, like, okay, so what's the first thing you notice about someone? Their eyes. When I meet somebody, I always look into their eyes, and it kind of just gives me a vibe off of them, how they are, and you know what they're thinking. So their eyes, let me see their eyes. So for me, yes, it would be the eyes that I notice on someone. What about you?
Well, when like it just in general, I notice their shoes. It just tells me what type of person they are.
Right?
They got
Their shoes? Really, their shoes?
Yeah, believe it or not, like when I met my husband, and even before I met my husband, like when I was dating, the first thing that I would look is their shoes. Like, if you got some nasty shoes that look like 30 knots on it, boy, bye. Like, don't even come my way.
If they ain't some Jordans or some Vans or
And then if they're like crusty, like at the bottom and nasty and black, get out of my face.
just wear socks.
Seriously,
Just
like
wear
honestly.
socks. Just wear socks.
But yeah, that's the first thing I notice about a person is their shoes.
Okay. What is your greatest fear? My greatest fear is that I will not accomplish the goals or aspirations like this, hence this YouTube channel, because I'm afraid to fail. Because I hold myself back from a lot of things because I'm afraid to fail. And I'm barely at the point in my life where I'm learning to not care and just go for it, because if I fail, it's like a lesson I learn, and that's something she taught me. You know, you can mess up, you can fight with someone or whatever, but you just keep trying and you try until you get it right. Like, the next day is a new day. Why are you gonna not even try? It's something I learned from my best friend.
And I'm a big procrastinator sometimes.
But she gets it done, you guys.
I can sit on things and I'm like, oh my god, and I'll be sitting there, I'm like, I gotta do it because if not, this is gonna happen. So I like to, like, I don't know, I push myself sometimes when I procrastinate too long. But my biggest fear is dying in an earthquake.
That used to be my mom.
Only because I can't control it, and now I have kids, so it's not like I can run just for the sake of myself. Like, I gotta run for my little kids, you know, my babies. I gotta protect them first before I protect my own self. So it's my biggest fear. I hate.
That's why I never wanted to have kids, but I was always afraid, like, oh my gosh, what if they get hurt? What if? But that's something that is really hard. That is, because as you get like your kids older, you're like, oh, it's okay, they could get, you let them fall, but stuff like that, it's a whole other type of fear. So, do you have any regrets? No. I don't have any regrets because everything that I've been through, every relationship, every friendship that's not worked, that's failed, has led me to this point, to my relationship with her, us being best friends. Like, I went through a lot of friendships that I don't have any resentment or hate, or I don't regret anything. It just didn't work out. Because actually, you guys, like, relationships are not the worst thing to break your heart. Friendships are.
They're lessons learned, though. Like,
And I don't regret it because every woman I've ever, man or woman I've ever had in my life has taught me something. It just, now I'm here, and this is my, she's my best friend. And it's crazy because if I never would have went through all those relationships or friendships, I never would have met her. And you guys.
Aw, she's so cute.
I do, you guys. Like, she's not. It's guys come and go, but a friendship is not something like ours because we've been through some pretty bad things and we've made it through. Like, and every time there was times we thought we're not gonna be friends no more. No.
There was that open door, like these people are waiting, but it's like, nope.
Yep. Not up in here.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, girl. No. So what? That was your question. So what is it? Do you have any regrets?
No, I don't have any regrets. I just wish I would have done, like, with certain things or certain people, I would have done things a different way. But I don't regret anything. Why? Because they're lessons learned and it teaches you for a reason.
And it's meant to happen. Everything, you guys, everything that happens is meant to happen.
There's always a reason for it, whether if it's good or bad.
Always. Thank you. My sister's so sweet. Okay. So
she's the reason why it took us like 10 minutes to do
my
the
sister
intro.
kept making me laugh, you guys. She was sitting there eating her hot Cheetos and pickles like.
All right, Kayla.
Go, Kayla. Shout out to Kayla.
Shout out to you, boo boo.
Shout out to Patricia.
Okay.
So the next question is, can you touch your nose with your tongue?
We got little tongue. I can't.
I can do this.
Okay. All right, nobody needs to know what you do with our tongue.
Okay. I was gonna say something totally not perfect. And I have a big nose, but
same. Just kidding.
okay.
There you go.
It's from my Italian side or German side. Okay, so Titanic or Notebook? I'm gonna say The Notebook. Titanic used to be my favorite, but The Notebook because I never used to believe that there could be a type of love like that until I experienced it for myself. I'm gonna be The Notebook for me. What about for you?
For me, it's the Titanic. I love that movie. Like, the love that they have for each other, and to the very end, like, that shows a lot. Like, he'd rather freeze himself to death so she can just live. Like, man, that explains my love life.
Okay, so next question is, what's the strangest thing you believed when you were smaller?
I don't remember.
Oh,
let me tell you. She let her think about her answer. Call me dumb, call me whatever you want, but I was a little kid. You know the light fixtures, when you go red, green light, the light fixtures on the street? Okay. I was telling my husband this the other day. When I was little, I thought little people lived in there. And that they would change the lights. I'm like, how do they change it, And believe it or not, I thought little people lived in there.
Oh, I know. The strangest thing, no. I know the strangest thing that I didn't believe that is true. The strangest thing that I didn't believe that turned out to be true as older was that personality is everything.
Really?
Yeah, personality is everything. I feel personality is everything.
It really is, though, if you really think about it.
But these looks,
They will get somewhere. Out the fucking door. Just kidding.
Act up, boy. Makes your eyes roll every time you hear it. Johnny's name.
Say that, Chris, again?
What makes your eyes roll every time you hear it? a rumor I heard about myself. To the back of my head, because I hear them all the time. Just rumors. I think they're hilarious.
Yeah, that and more. Oh my God, here we go again. When we're fighting about the most smallest shit. In general, with anybody, it's like her, you know, anybody. No names. So let's take it back. No, when I pretty much fight with someone about some stupid shit. Like, oh my God, here we go again, that type of shit. That's when it makes me roll my eyes. And then there was one that said, not a question, but I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Much love. Another one was so proud of you. Thank you. Not a question, but can you do an eyebrow tutorial?
These fire sexy.
Yes. I will do an updated eyebrow tutorial because I kind of
Just
took
look
like.
at this eyebrow. Look at these.
Just look at this one though.
It's like the Ferrari of eyebrows.
No, but I took the one that I currently had up there off, so I am going to be doing another one. So yes, I will do an updated eyebrow tutorial. So that concludes our first Q&A for our channel. I really want to thank you guys for all the questions that you guys submitted. It's honestly a great big help. And can we just take a, oh my goodness. We are going to name him Spidey. Shout out to Spidey right here, trying to like come out.
Shout out to.
So that concludes our video. So if you guys would please give us a huge thumbs up.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And
thank you guys for the questions. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
For all the support, all the 100 and
our 120 some, almost honestly, about 130.
Yes, you guys.
So we're getting there, guys. It's a slow process. It's a progress. Don't expect to start right away, like your second video, and hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, no, that's not the way it works. Some people honestly have that because they know somebody on YouTube that has like millions or thousands of subscribers, you know. But here, therefore, that's not the case, you know. So we are really gonna put a lot of effort and work and our time into this, because I did notice that this is like a full-time job. And luckily, we do not work.
We are both stay-at-home moms.
Yes.
We work from home.
And that is just a great opportunity for us to even.
We are very blessed to be able to
put our effort into this. So that's going to be a plus for us.
And we appreciate all the support. And anyone who watches, likes, and subscribes. And then, like we said, when we have 300 subscribers, we're going to be doing giveaways, gift certificates, even a cash giveaway. So,
with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Maybe we should have Taylor on our channel. What the hell?
What? I have.
She a dumb hoe. Just kidding.
You guys, let me just take a minute to say, my best friend is just the prettiest girl ever!
Today we're gonna close our video like, what is up?